Hi guys, I'm Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing today's Ascension messages for May 20th through 27th, 2021. Before I do, there was a message to listen to. It's a song called Humble by Mike Love, and I think his band's called The Full Circle. But anyway, make sure that you look that up and listen to the lyrics of the song. The whole entire song, not just like, the chorus that... Like the angels will usually give me just the chorus or something to get a message to me. Listen to the whole song. That's the message. Anyway, there was several cards that came out as I was shuffling and preparing for this reading. Actually, I was preparing for a couple different things that I'm doing with the channel tonight. So, but these cards started popping out, and they're like, these are for the Ascension message. I'm like, okay, cool. And I actually wasn't going to put a date on it, and I was told to use the 20th through the 27th, that it's going to be accurate. The energies of what this reading is about is going to be accurate for this upcoming next 7 days. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. The first message that came out is adaptability. Instantly, I got the feeling like a lot of people have a lot of shifts that they're going through for the better. Okay, let me just clarify that real quick. For the better. Even if it feels challenging right now, just know that there's shifts that are happening for the better. So those things that you've prayed about and been working towards manifesting into your life, those things are starting to happen. A lot of you already have moved into that energy of accepting those blessings. However, there's still things that you need to adapt to. It might be a different... something to do with perspective. I feel as if like some of you, hold on a second. Let me see what they're trying to say. It's not about having a different perspective. It's about getting used to the new perspectives that you have. Something of that sort. 202. I was told to take, guys, look that up on Sacred Scribes. But there's a lot of order that's coming to your lives right now, our lives right now. Some of you may feel as if like your head is real chaotic, or maybe you're overthinking about things, or you're just too worried about what's going to happen in the future. But I even feel like those thoughts and the things that you are feeling challenged in when it comes to those thoughts are actually jumbled up like that, or scrambled, or you may be overthinking just because there's order coming to something to do with the combination of the heart and the mind. Unity is what I feel like those knowings, something to do with those knowings, but it's where there's a union between what we perceive as to be the human mind is actually in the heart. Okay, something of that sort. Anyway, there's number 6 card, which is healing within the family dynamic, also balance and harmony. And a number 3 card, the Ascended Masters is working with you, or either you need to be working with the Ascended Masters. Yes, I'm hearing. Some of you, there's an Egyptian connection. Yes, they're saying, and Sirius is coming up. So connection with those Ascended Masters will help you right now. Whoever they are from those places that you connect with is what I'm getting from that. Anyway, discovery. I felt like this is a discovery of new gifts. There's I was even told today, literally just a little bit ago, that there's new gifts that are awakening in me that I haven't even seen yet. I haven't tapped into yet. And I'm like, what are they? And they're like, you'll see. They ain't even telling me what they are. But it got me a little bit excited. So some of you may be even getting a heads up, like something's getting ready to change. So you need to adapt. We're bringing more order to your life. The angels and your higher self and your guides are saying, we're bringing more order to your life, but we need you to adapt to the changes that we're presenting you with. Okay, whether it be a change of employment and you quitting your job and becoming an entrepreneur, or for some of you, this may be moving to a different city or state, or a different home, or something of that sort. Yes, I'm hearing. Others of you may just be adapting to using the gifts that you already have, natural and spiritual gifts, as well as these new, 420. They're saying, look that up on Sacred Scribes. But anyway, they're saying that, adapting, what was it? Crap. I just had a brain fart. Take me back there, please. Anyway, they're bringing order. Helping you to bring order to not just the thoughts, but the things that you have been feeling like you're missing out on, the things that you feel as if wasn't going to change, even though you was promised that there was going to be change or something of that sort. They're helping to bring order to that as well. So a lot to do with knowings from the heart, being more in your divine purpose because of the knowings that you're receiving. Yes, I'm hearing that could also be bringing some order. But the discovery of the new gifts is bringing creativity. Okay, that's what this card is about, is creativity, which it's a number 11 card, which is also about new beginnings. Okay, new beginnings, new starts, whatever you want to call it. It's also a twin flame number. It's also about being positive and remaining in an upbeat vibration during these changes, and having to adapt. Order is going to come, okay? Balance is coming. Harmony is coming in many of our lives. I might not be talking to all of you, but take what resonates with you and leave the rest. It's not all going to resonate with everybody. 543. Excitement, okay? What I was feeling with this excitement card, well, let me just read the next card with it, which is extremism. Okay, so what I was feeling with the excitement card is that, a lot of us are allowing our ego to get the best of us. Not all of us, but a lot of us are letting our ego get the best of us, and it's detouring some people away, which is what this card is talking about, those extreme ways of being. So make sure that if you're starting to not think about everybody involved, including the entire planet and all that stuff, when you're I don't know. Don't be boastful. Don't be bragful. Don't be whatever. I even have a hard time. There's sometimes I have a hard time with telling you guys to share my videos and to do things like that, because sometimes I'm like, well, I don't want them to think like I feel like I'm the shit, or like my ego's all swelled up. But honestly, people need to hear this information. I wish that I would have had people like me sharing this information with me when I was going through the awakenings that I was going through, and I'm still going through them. I'm not saying that they're over, but when I was going through the major part of it, if I would have had more people than the 3 people that I was able to connect with in different ways, and they're not even tarot readers, but if I would have had a healer that could have helped and guide me, how much easier that would have been. Not just that, but to know the energies of what are going to happen for the week. I can't even talk right now. I did read horoscopes every once in a while, but I didn't even always resonate with them. But they sometimes were very helpful to me, and they guided me quite a bit with, the energies of what's going on. But, sometimes I have a hard time with that. And, I always have to ask myself, is this my ego? Is this me trying to, get people to look at me and to have some kind of fame and fortune? And really, no, that isn't what it's about. It's about people needing this information. And, that's my mission. I'm supposed to be sharing my experience, strength, and hope with you guys so that you can get through things easier. And to help you guys to awaken to your divine spiritual gifts and natural talents, they're saying. I guess I bring that on people too. But, that's why sometimes I'm afraid of that, though. 808 is because I don't want my ego to get the best of me. Or sometimes I'm just, it's fears of how people are going to react. But just don't let the ego get to you, okay? Be humble right now. That's actually one of the... Yeah. It all goes hand in hand. So let me see what other cards I'm supposed to read today. Where am I... Which card? Fairy cards? Thank you. No? Show me again. Okay. Am I supposed to take that one? Okay, so some of you are stumbling upon riches or inheritance, or maybe it's just because you're finally stepping out into your truth and using your spiritual and natural talents to attract money, to attract the things that you desire. But, not just riches and money. This is talking about riches and happiness, abundance of joy, trust, spreading truth all over the place and not worrying about what people think or say. But for some of you, this is talking about marriage. This is a ring, so it's talking about marriage. But things are coming full circle, okay? The ring symbolizes a circle, which is infinite, is what I'm getting. Okay, and then there's somebody that may be a positive role model that's a female that's coming into your life at this time. Maybe more than one. And and some of the feminine, okay, not just the feminine, something about feminine energy, creativity, being nurturing, something about standing in our power. Okay, and I'm not talking to just the women. I'm talking to anybody that realizes that they have that feminine energy, or they need to bring out that feminine energy and be nurturing to other people and yourself. Okay, and yourself. But there's definitely somebody, for some of us, that it's coming in a female form that is some kind of influence. I've been having thoughts for probably about 2, maybe 3 weeks of a female that's going to reach out to me and try to offer me a job in another state, and that I would have to move and this and that. And I've told that it would be an awesome opportunity for me. However, I don't know that I want to move to another state. So when the time comes and what have you, but that may be what this is referring to for me. Some of you, it could be, somebody that you already know. It could be somebody new in your life. But I was told to read the bottom, which is tug and a pull from the universe, tower moments, and breakthroughs. Okay, there's chaos and before the storm. There's storm before the calm. So just know it's going to happen, but you're going to get there. Push through is what I'm hearing. Now I'm told to go to the fairy cards. And I'm also being told things are being illuminated at this time, whether it be good, bad, the indifferent, 1111. Many new people around you are awakening. I've been noticing that with a couple of people in my family lately, and it's exciting. I see some of them, one of them being where I was about 12 years ago. So it's very exciting to see that, and just know that people are shifting, and this planet is getting closer and closer and closer to peace. Yeah, I don't have a hard time saying that anymore. I've told several people, I'm telling you, there's going to be peace on earth. Even if you're not alive to see it in this lifetime, you'll be back to see it and be a part of it. So count on that. The Piper is talking about going with the flow of what the universe is putting in front of you. It's also talking about connection with universal energies. And I feel like there's something to do with a divine connection with nature. Yes, I'm hearing. Some of you are hearing some kind of an actual tone, something that's new, it has something to do with this sort of breakthrough that you're going through, or it's some kind of messages from the universe, or it's just an attunement that you're receiving. Yes, yeah, all of the above. Okay. What other messages do you have, please, for whoa, am I supposed to take both of those? Okay, so three cards all together. All these cards came out together. There's 5 altogether, but these 3 cards landed together, and these 2 cards landed together. I'm going to read them like that. So these 3 cards are representing truth being revealed, mysteries being revealed, promises being kept. What has been in the dark is now coming to the light. So those struggles that you've had are now starting to pass on whatever it is that you've been thinking about during this video. But, a lot of wisdom being gained and enlightenment being gained because of facing those dark times, those fears, those doubts, those things that need to be healed, and because of that, you're being rewarded. You're seeing different higher perspectives. You're also gaining an understanding that is beyond what you could ever imagine. Okay, a lot of deep universal connections, and you guys will know what I mean by that if you connect with universal connections, like any of the higher beings of light, any ascended masters, connection with the stars, the moon, the sun. It could be many different things. So a lot of you are maybe still confused or indecisive about different situations that are in your life. So I've had several weeks of being a little down about one of my children, actually 2 of my children, but more so about one of them because, she hasn't talked to me in years. And then I finally got a message last night that somebody I know that's a really good friend of mine is now working with her. And it's like that gave me hope. Not because I think anything's going to happen out of that, but it gave me hope because I heard about her. I know that she's okay. okay, you know, whatever. There's some kind of message in that, right? And, you know, I know that everything's going to be okay with the other one as well. But there's some kind of confusion and indecisiveness. But I feel like there's clarity that's come into it. There's a lot of things that are being put into perspective. There's a lot of things that are just coming together. Some things that you may still feel as if you're confused or indecisive about, the universe is saying it's not time for you to know the answers to, okay? That's what this card is representing. However, they're going to give you a different perspective. You're going to gain that understanding and that awareness of why as soon as it happens when you're supposed to. What cards am I supposed to go to now? Okay, Animal Spirit Guides. What messages do you have, please, for May 20th to 27th, 2021? Am I supposed to take that one? Okay, I thought so. Okay, so the manatee says to accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. Whatever situation it is that you're thinking about, whatever it is that you're going through, you know, try to be grateful for that challenge. You asked for this lesson to be learned before you was even born, and now you're learning that lesson to be able to rise through those higher states of consciousness, to become more connected with spirit, or even with just your higher self. If you never even want to really connect with spirit in a way, but just know those, having those knowings and all that, then that's even enough too. So I'm talking to somebody here. Zebra, let go of your fear and know that you're safe and protected at all times. I also feel creativity with this card for some reason. I feel like somebody's running a race, trying to get things accomplished right now. And I also feel as if there's a lot of creative ideas that are coming in, that maybe that's what it's asking you to put time and energy into instead of the other things that you're putting energy into. So anyway, that may not resonate with everybody. Before I do any cord cutting, I want to go ahead and read the I am affirmations. I am humble. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Somebody needs to put this on a post-it note, put it all over their house so they can get rid of those money blocks that they have. I am determined. I am determined to succeed is what I heard after I said that. Okay, guys, let's do some cord cutting real quick. Let me just go ahead and pray, and we'll get there. So you just want to close your eyes and intend that, you know, whatever situation, person, place, or thing that you need to cut cords with at this time, when those memories are recalled, that you will just intend that those things will be healed, whether seeing a fire burning out the cord in between you, that person, place, and thing, or either a pair of energetic scissors cutting the cord between you, that person, place, or thing that you need to cut the cords with. So how this will be done is I'm going to pray, and then whatever it is that they are guiding me through, you just want to just intend that you will have the same thing happen. So I'm going to intend now that anybody watching now or at a later date will receive the same type of healing, that they will be able to recall memories of the people, places, and things, even thoughts or thought patterns that need to be cleared at this time. Source God, higher self, Archangel Michael, Raphael, and my guide Rose, I ask that you come through now and help me to help others to cut cords with people, places, things, thoughts, thought patterns, situations. So what we're going to do first, guys, is we're just going to go ahead and ground our energy. So you just want to imagine that you have roots growing out of either your root chakra. If you're not used to where your root chakra is, that's the red chakra that's right at the base of the spine and tailbone where they come together. Just imagine roots growing from that. Or if you're used to working with your soul star, Earth star, go ahead and ground through your Earth star, which is about 10 to 12 inches below your feet. So you just want to imagine seeing roots growing all the way down into the earth, anchoring you to, I'm hearing the magnetic grid. So just imagine seeing whatever that looks like to you, I guess. Because I'm not real for sure exactly what the magnetic grid looks like. But I always see like it looks like rows of lines of energetic bluish green going one direction, and then white rows going in another direction, crossing that. Sometimes it'll be different colors than that, depends on where I'm at, but I guess that's what the magnetic grid would look like. That's what it always looks like to me. But I'm not really somebody that knows a lot about that, so I'm just going with what they're telling me to do. Anyway, imagine connecting to that with those roots. Send those roots all the way across it. Maybe even starting to see a bluish green and white energy starting to flow up into the roots. Bring it all the way up into your body as you do. Your body may be starting to rock. Just go with it, because mine is starting to rock. That's just the energy that's starting to push through from connection with the magnetic grid. And I'm seeing like a burst of yellow, green, blue, and white energy coming all the way up through my legs, into my lower abdomen and groin area, and through my chest, going down into my arms, where I'm feeling a cycling energy going from side to side. And now I'm seeing it going up into my throat, my neck, and at the same time I'm seeing it going up into my head. I'm starting to see all of it where it's already at, starting to expand all of my chakras, expanding my aura outwards in all directions, up and down as well. At this time, I can see Archangel Michael taking his sword and just slicing right into like our skin, basically, of our human self, and he's just peeling back our skin, and I'm seeing him sticking his sword in there, and he's kind of like winding up into the heart, and I feel like he's pulling out what it looks like is a bunch of worms. Honestly, it looks like a bunch of earthworms wrapped around our chakra. For better lack of terms, that's the best way that I can explain it. And what I'm seeing is these representing cords that are attached to people, place, things, situation, thought patterns. So what we're going to do at this time, we're going to ask that our higher self, ourselves, will give us knowledge of all of the people, places, things, and situations that we need to clear and cut cords with at this time. So whatever the first memory that you have come up, I want you to go ahead and imagine that you're either using a pair of energetic scissors to cut the cord between you and that situation, person, place, or thing, as well as you can use a flame or lava or anything to burn or singe it. So whatever that looks like to you, go ahead and do that. If you're one of those people like I am that see many different situations at one time, just imagine all of them vanishing with a flame or something of that sort, just however it looks to you. But we're cutting cords at this time, so you don't need to dwell on the situation, but just imagine that situation dissipating, cutting the cords. You may see the person completely vanish. You may just feel a release within your heart or within your body, even an upliftment feeling. Go ahead and show us the second thing that we need to cut cords with. I'm being reminded to tell you guys that you may feel like anger come up, guilt, shame. You could feel like crying. You could feel like screaming. Just do what you need to do. Don't lash out on anybody else. It'll be a purging of sorts. What's the third thing that we need to cut cords with, please? And the fourth thing, please. Some of you are starting to receive an extra light now. I see a purpley violet and a deep purple, as well as like a pale blue and a midnight blue streaming in, and like it just looks like a ray coming from above us down in through the soul star, which is about 10 to 12 inches above your head, and then into our crown and third eye area, starting to go all the way through our throat, chest, into the upper heart and heart, all the way down through the solar plexus, sacral chakra, root, in between our legs, and connecting with the earth. But I see this light just vibrating, sending these vibrations all over our bodies, expanding our aura as well. Some of you may be receiving codes at this time. Others of you may just be still cutting cords with situation, people, places, and things, thought patterns. Okay, I can see the chakra is clearing. Some of you still may have things that you need to cut cords with. Just stay in this energy as I'm hanging up this video and continue to cut those cords. Others of you may be in a totally different space. I don't know, because I was feeling as if like I was starting to drift off a little bit. Some of you could even have fell asleep. I've had people do that 24 when I was doing healing with them. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe, and follow. Let me know down in the comments below how this healing went for you, how this cutting of cords went for you. I am going to make a video about cutting cords and why it's important and all that stuff here within the next couple days, so be looking for that. Go check out my YouTube channel and not my YouTube channel, my website, I'm sorry, uniqueme303healing.net, and check out my my special that I have there, as well as check out Nick's YouTube channel, which is Starseed Infinite Healing. Give him some words of encouragement. I will also be going live probably several times within the next 3 or 4 days, so be looking for that on this channel, as well as on my Facebook group, which is Healings, Readings, Empowerment, and More. So check that out as well. Those are free mini readings. That's where I will pull about 4 or 5 cards for you, and it'll be free. You know, donations are definitely accepted. And by the way, thank you for everybody that does donate. I have random donations, as well as people making appointments. Just about every single live video that I've done but one, I have received appointments off of that, as well as people subscribing to my channel and people getting appointments. So I really appreciate all of your guys' love and support and helping this channel to grow, as well as my business, first and foremost. 2552. You guys look that up on Sacred Scribes. But I hope everybody has a wonderful week ahead. Much love. See ya. Bye.